As the US and China continue to lock horns over trade, it is expected that many countries will see their GDP fall in 2019. If we take a closer look at major manufacturing exporting countries like Germany, Japan, and Korea, we see that manufacturing productivity and exports declined. Despite the two economic powerhouses signing Phase 1 of a trade deal earlier this year in January 2020, the difficult issues have been pushed back to a later phase. Accordingly, KDI conducted an analysis to examine the impact on major manufacturing exporting countries like Korea if Phase 1 tariffs are maintained and the trade war intensifies, leading to the additional tariff measures that were announced in December 2018. As the tariff measures become broader, both the US and China will be affected. But with an export scale 3 times larger than its Western counterpart, the repercussions for China will be greater. As for Germany, Japan, and Korea, all three will see a decline in GDP and total exports. But Korea will suffer more because of the significant drop in its China-bound exports. This is because Korea's share of exports to China and its dependence on certain export items are significant. Specifically, the electronics and chemical industries, which make up 60% of Korea's exports to China, has seen the most damage in semiconductors and petrochemicals, and this is expected to continue. Unilateral trade regulations fueled by protectionism, like the US-China trade war, and Japan's removal of Korea from its white list will weaken the WTO system and global value chains. So what does the future have in store for Korea, whose rapid growth has been driven by the WTO stabilization of global trade markets?
세계 무역 질서의 불확실성이 확산되고 있는 지금 우리는 특정 국가와 상품에 지나치게 의존하는 무역 형태를 극복하고 자체 경쟁력을 키워야 합니다. 먼저 수출에 있어 중국 의존도를 줄이기 위해 누적 원산 제도를 적용하고 있는 CPTPP 가입을 추진하여 수출국을 다변화해야 합니다. 또한 일본 수출 규제 조치로 경쟁력 강화 필요성이 높아진 소재 부품 산업에 대한 정부의 R&D 지원이 중소기업의 실질적 도움이 되도록 설계되어야 합니다. 마지막으로 현재 정부의 수출 지원 정책, 특히 수출 마케팅 지원은 유사 증복, 효과성에서 문제가 제기되고 있는 만큼 지원 대상이 적절하고 타당한지, 지원 방법이 효과적인지 꼼꼼히 점검해야 합니다.